here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
The Knicks making a switch here. Calderon's checked in.
Listen, the Knicks finishing at the bottom of the East last season. They didn't go into the season thinking they were in for a rough go, making last season all that more painstaking for the fans.
Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. The Knicks leading by 4. Calderon kicks to Galloway, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Cannon can't hit.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
The shot by Anthony, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Kicks it to Iverson. This one for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Galloway with the bucket.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
Cannon from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Cannon. The feed to Iverson. Shoots. That one's good from the corners. Iverson's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
There's a good screen. Picked his pocket. And now the 76ers on the break. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
It's stolen. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Galloway. The pass to Anthony. There's the 3. No luck. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. New York calls timeout. Philadelphia started to create a little bit of an identity last season. After all their transactions, Clark, and shifting around, they settled down and came together.
Yeah, and I tell you, it looks like the identity will be the Sixers being a defensive team going forward. Offense has its fits and starts, but defensively they found some traction.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Derek Fisher was just going over the plan with his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Dishes to Calderon. And stolen by Iverson. To the right side. Roten, the pass to Okafor. Here's Iverson. And again, it's Philadelphia.
As you said, the 76ers will be a team built on defense going forward. At least that's what it seems like to me. They have very active hands and can bother a lot of shots. They also force a ton of turnovers as well.
There's the pick. Here's Galloway. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Okafor, high post. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Okafor's got 10 points in just the second half.
And, you know, guys, the Sixers did force a lot of turnovers, but they also gave the ball away the most in the NBA, so kind of negated the turnovers they forced. They can be as defensive as they want, but they got to get better at taking care of the ball if they're going to improve.
The Knicks making a switch here. Aflalo's checked in. Here is Seraphin. Aflalo outside. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Roten. And here we go. Roten heading to the hoop. Goes up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Now Calderon. New York, no good that time either.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
A lot of action in this one for Noel. 11 rebounds and 8 points.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Iverson left side. He feeds it to Noel. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The drive by Iverson. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Iverson's got 21 in the game.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Aflalo outside. New York, no good that time either.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Roten with it. Okafor with the screen on Anthony. To the left side wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Roten. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
New York calls timeout. Well, guys, what a nice surprise Tony Roten was last season, especially effective taking over at the point, Clark, with Michael Carter-Williams gone.
Yeah, Roten put up a career-high 5 assists per game and really worked hard at the defensive end as well. He's one of the few talents on the Sixers roster that hadn't been traded away.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Iverson dishes to Okafor. For 3, Covington, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Langston Galloway's checked in for New York. Knicks trail by 12. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. .158 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lopez a screen. Down low, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jose Calderon is checked in for Langston Galloway. The 76ers also with a sub. Cannon's checked in. The 76ers leading by 12. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Covington kicks to Okafor. To the middle. Here's Cannon. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, there was a bunch of stuff that went wrong for the Knicks last season, and we don't have enough time to get into all of it. And one thing that was at least decent was their play within the division.
Well, last season the Knicks did finish last in the Atlantic Division, but they at least took 5 games off the rest of the teams.
Yeah, and listen, they would like to avoid slipping back into the mid-2000s when they came in last in that Atlantic Division 4 out of 5 years. The division is still up for grabs year to year, so maybe the Knicks can get back on track faster than most teams that only win 17 games.
When you look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
Iverson against the Flalo. There's a screen by Noel. Iverson kicks to Cannon. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that there really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked.
Cannon can't hit.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Anthony drives in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector. Just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling.
A good night for Carmelo Anthony. He's got 26 points and 3 blocks.
He's just been impossible to contain. He's been unreal in this game.
Utterly fantastic is how I would categorize that performance, Greg.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. And it's Williams in for Aaron Aflalo.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Williams with a clean look. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Stauskas. Outside Boozer. The 15-footer. So the 76ers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, a terrific win, Carlos. And how would you rate the team's performance right now and how the game felt like for you?
I'm just executing, getting better week by week, improving every day. Today I thought we did a great job executing, getting everybody involved, setting everybody up. And then for me, I just took the shots that was there.
Congratulations, Carlos. Great job. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kelly.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
There was nothing they could do.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.